Hey Rex, happy Thanksgiving. We just crashed. And of course I had a bite, turn around and bam, there it all goes. A little windy today. I think I'm just going to have to secure it. This maybe. See how that goes. So the other day I tried this. Hey Donald, hello, happy Thanksgiving. The other day I tried this and I didn't really have enough signal. I'm up on the upper. It's the second time. I'm up on the upper docks. All right, so yeah, hello, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I keep getting bites, so I apologize as I'm trying to set up. And I'm on the incoming tide, so that's unusual for me to get anything on that, but I'm gonna give it a go today. But happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Hi Jerry, hi Hooks, hi Mac, how are you? So the other day I tried this and my signal strength was horrid, and I don't know how it's going to be today. So I'm just going to run it. Hopefully I'm not lagging or lagging too badly. We've already had a crash. The wind does pick up on occasion and it just blew me right over. So I had to secure it to the rail. So hopefully we don't crash again. So I hope everybody has an awesome Thanksgiving planned. I know, isn't this a football day as well? I forgot my net. And being up on the upper dock here, it's quite a drop down there. And I would say probably could be a good 5-6 feet down there. So if I do catch anything substantial, I could have trouble reeling it up. Yeah, and I don't actually have a low dock down close by here that I can just walk it down onto.
Hey, how are you?
I'm well, how are you?
Have any luck?
I just barely started. I had a couple bites already.
Oh, wow.
Raymond, hello. Casey, hello. I hope everybody can hear me okay and see me okay again. As usual, I have no idea how the stream is running. The last time I tried, I didn't have a lot of signal strength, although I was further down, which I will hopefully be moving to. Right now, I'm fishing the incoming tide. I am on the Intracoastal Waterway. Thank you, Raymond. I appreciate that. Buck, hello. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. UK fishing. How are ya? I've had one crash already, so I had to secure the tripod to the rail because it's a little bit breezy today. The temperature is not too bad. The bait shop was closed last night. I wanted to stop on before I went home to the local bait shop, but they had closed at noon. So luckily, the last time I was stopped by and saw Mike Costello Outdoors while he was fishing and running his live, he had given me some of the fish that he had caught in the ocean that he says is called a croaker. I've never heard of it. But not very long after he started his live stream, he caught, I think it was 16, 17 pound blue cat on the croaker. So thankfully he had given me what he had left, and that's what I'm fishing with today. That, and I had just a little section of eel left. So I've got the eel on, and I did bring my fourth pole out here, but then I realized I had it set up for the ocean, and I don't have it set up for the catfishing right now. So I may try to run I just have to put a leader line on it. No big thing. So, but right now with the incoming, oh, I'm getting a bite over there. The last pole down by the boat. I don't even know if you can see it. Let's see. And now the next pole. So it's whatever it is that's tapping these poles. I did catch a fish. Some of you, I'm sure, have seen that video. I was very excited about that. I didn't have it on the live stream. That's okay, because I did get it on video. It had been quite some time since I had caught a fish, so I was very, very excited. 336, hello, how are you? I have incoming tide, I think, until about maybe 3 o'clock. I thought I would try coming up here and going live maybe up until about that time, and then I'm going to probably switch down to the lower deck, which is where I don't have signal. But that is where I caught that fish. And one other time that I was out here, had an amazingly awesome hit on the pole, a nice takedown, but I did not catch that fish. It got away from me, but sometime around that time I'll be actually on the falling tide, so I'll give that a go. I have to work tomorrow, so I can't hang out here all night as much as I would love to, but I'm definitely back. I got hooked. I get the bite, got the fish, and I'm hooked again. The tug is a drug, they say. That tug is a drug. Big Matt, hello. Thank you very much for coming in. I hope you're all going to have a fabulous day with your families, having dinner and whatnot. I obviously opted to come out here and go fishing. Take advantage of it when I can. And I do still have raisins. maybe I'll set up this fourth pole and put the raisins on if the bites are actually hitting. If I feel like there's actually anything out there, I may put it on just to see how the raisins do. I'll tell you what, the turkey buzzards are crazy. Thank you, 336. Absolutely, thank you. Yes, the dry spell was horrid. So yeah, it felt good to finally break free of that. Actually, I have a vessel coming in. I thought maybe it would be quiet today, being Thanksgiving. It's actually kind of busy through here, but there are people that live here. So they live on their boats and they live in the campers. And it smells like they're cooking right here. It's amazing. But I did move further down at the lower end. So that, how you doing? Good. Down at the lower end so that just in case some vessels did come in, I wouldn't be in the way up there. Take it down, take it down, take it down. Oh boy, they're all going. Oh, good. This vessel's going to pass by. So they generally, where I'm fishing here, where the vessels usually go, end up way out there. So I'm usually not in the way. UK sea fishing. I need to get out fishing. Hopefully these winds will calm down soon. Yeah, it's windy here a little bit today. But thankfully we have some cold snaps. It's been chilly in the morning. This morning as well, it was very frosted here this morning. But we've warmed up. I think we're gonna stay in the 60s this afternoon, so it's not too bad. Hey Brad, how are you? Happy Thanksgiving to you. I appreciate you stopping in. Yeah, I didn't expect it to be too busy in here today. Honestly, I don't want to sound funny, but I'm really running this live for myself. Just in the event that I do get a takedown. I want to try to, and hopefully I'm not lagging. So, I'd hate to think that I'm recording and then find out that the thing is lagging so bad you couldn't get anything from it. But it's all right. It is what it is. Uh, the good news is that I can always take photos and whatnot, which is what's going to happen when I get into the outgoing tide. I think I'm going to move down to where I know I don't have signal, or at least I haven't the last few times I've been down there. So that's where I plan on probably hanging out, just enjoying this amazing day today. It's down there. So I'm just going to run this for a couple hours, see what happens, get to say hello and happy Thanksgiving to everybody. 60, 70 mile per hour winds. Yeah. Oof. It smells so good right here. They're cooking. I'm sure everybody's getting the nice smells today. I actually was very excited on the way up here. I did manage to stop at Dunkin' Donuts was still open. They were closing early. I think, if I remember right, it might have been a 1 o'clock closing time. And then I was out of coffee, and can't have that. I can't be without coffee. So my regular coffee for home. So I wanted to stop at the store, which I found out is open until about 4 o'clock today. So I made out. I got my coffee. I got a couple of bacon, egg, and cheese wake up wrap sandwiches. I got to stop at the store and get my healthy snacks and my instant coffee for at home. So I'm thrilled today. All right, Brad, thank you so much. Enjoy the day with the family for sure. Yeah, I'll be here. And like I said, I'll be here. Hopefully, if the live holds, I'll keep it going until I move down, which will be a couple hours from now. An hour and a half, really. Hopefully that wind's not too bad in there. Hey, Tom, how are you? And happy Thanksgiving to you as well. It's beautiful. It's windy, though. And it is a little windy, and I'm hoping that's not affecting the stream too bad. Had a few bites so far. I'm using, Mike Costello had given me some of his croaker, so I'm using that. I do have a piece of eel on as well, so wow, that wind's really picked up now. Ooh, and chilly too. Hey Bill, how you doing? Hey Joy, hello. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Thank you. I hope I have an amazing day too. I'm out here, so I will, no matter what I'm going to. I'm gonna enjoy it while I can, for sure. And no doubt when the sun goes down, it'll be chilly out here. But I do have to work tomorrow, so I won't be hanging out here. I won't be hanging out here late. But I do want to catch some of the falling tide, and that's my hope. Right now, I'm on the incoming tide. I got about an hour and a half until that switches over, I believe. So I figured All right, I just got a message, some weird message. I thought somebody was popping into my Apple account there. Apparently my watch is working, connected. But yeah, so yeah, I don't blame you staying in. That's crazy, windy. Right back. I know I didn't get to see that video of Michelle's planned meals, but I've heard about their dinners there and her routine of several courses throughout the day. Oh my gosh, I'm actually going to say I'm thankful to not be sitting in that house because I would not be able to walk for a week afterwards. Peak of Otter, hello, how are you? I haven't seen you in a little while, I don't think. I hope you're doing well. I hope everybody's doing well. I can't believe the vessel's coming through here today. So, what, third or fourth one already? It's a pretty good opportunity to get snagged up. So, I like to check the line just because of that and the fact that I have been getting a couple of hits here. So, I don't know if they're dragging me all over the tarnation. Oh, Tom, yeah. But that's great. You have, I'm so glad you get to have your son there and Michelle's son there or your family there all together like that. And the meals, I can imagine that she's making. Again, I didn't get to catch the video of what's being cooked, but I definitely want to catch up on that. Scott Swift, hello, hello. 15 fabulous people in the house. Thank you so much. I wasn't expecting it. That's for sure. Like I said, I actually I figured my signal would just be so bad it would probably be too laggy up here, but wanted to give it a go anyway. So I have the croaker on. That's what Mike Costello had given me the other day when I stopped in on his fishing adventure, and he did catch. I think it was a 16, 17 pound blue cat on that, and he wasn't even live very long when that happened. The bait shop was closed yesterday when I got out of work. They had closed at noon, so I had wanted to stop and get another eel, even if frozen eel would have been perfectly fine, I guess. But no, they closed at noon, so I didn't have the opportunity. So I have this much eel left, the tail end of it, literally, and so I'm using what I have of that. I have the croaker that I got from Mike Costello Outdoors, and I think I have some finger mullet in here as well. So I'm going to hang out this afternoon, as I said. Hopefully I'll hit the outgoing tide, but I'll be moving down where I don't have signal. Happy Thanksgiving, Lordies. I know it's windy right now. I can see the signals rocking, so that wind's probably blowing right through there. Lefty reels. I myself am all sorts of backwards, so I'm right-handed, but I like to, what I found and what I've learned, what's comfortable for me is to actually put my crank reel on the left. So when I'm that way there, because I'm right-handed, I cast out with my right hand, and I don't have to swap my situation. I cast out and I reel in. Otherwise, I'd have to cast out, change my grip, and then reel in with my right hand. So this so far has been working pretty well for me. I like the way I'm set up, and I actually think it would throw me off to have that on the opposite side. And you would think you'd want to reel with your stronger, the right hand, but when I have a fish on, I'd rather be able to hold the pole and then reel with the left. So far, anyway. Of course, I have not caught any large fish. That could change. That story could change. Yeah, no one's cranking up a little bit more. There you go, Lordies. There you go, Joe. Yeah, isn't that funny? It's a little brisk today. I think I was running about maybe 58 degrees when I pulled in here, but it wasn't as cold as the other day when it was like 58 degrees. But what I have learned is that I come out here thinking, oh my gosh, I'm going to freeze to death, and I dress really warm. And I end up stifling and wishing I had changed clothes. So, not today. Today, I said, nope, I'm going to wear a t shirt, bring my sweatshirt, and that way. And it is, I mean, I could put my sweatshirt on, but then it'd probably just be too warm because the sun's coming down. If I was in the shade, I'd be freezing right now. So amazingly, on my way out here, now I run through a really small town coming out here. And it amazed me that I happened to run into the freaking one and only parade, which I'm like, it's Thanksgiving. Why would you have the parade on Thanksgiving Day? But then my sister reminded me of the one that happens at the Macy's, the big Macy's parade that happened every year. I don't know if they still even do that. But yeah, sure enough, I got caught in that. But it was all right. Small town, it went by fast. It does feel so good when you win. Sometimes I just don't even bother trying any. I don't try too hard to win because some of the stuff, I mean, I'm not going to just enter to win just to enter to win. You know, if it's something I really want or think that I might need, then I will. But otherwise, I'm just taking away from somebody else that might actually want or need whatever it is that's being given away. So. Another vessel. This is like the parade on the water today. It smells so good. And they must be cooking in this building right here. What I'm guessing. That's on the eel. That's on the eel. Wiggle, wiggle, jingle, jingle. Tap, tap, tap. I'll take it. That's what happened the other day. I was getting the tap, tap, taps, and then, bam! I got the catfish. So hopeful today will be one of those days as well. Hey, at least I'm getting some action, so that's good. I'm happy about that. At least I can get some action on the pole. Hey Cameron, how are you? Yeah, I haven't been running too long yet. About 32 minutes by the looks of it, and um, the only action I've had right now is just some taps on the line. The bells are ringing. The bells are ringing, and I'm using the croaker and eel today, at the moment anyway. I do have some finger mullet. I believe I do have finger mullet in there as well. And right now, I'm just figured I'd run live for a little bit. Wanted to wish everybody the happy Thanksgiving, as well as record any potential takedowns if I can. Um, Although, like I said, if I catch anything up here, it's gonna. I forgot my net. I forgot the net. Um, Although even at that, I don't know that the net would have done me so good up here, because that's quite a ways down there. That is definitely a ways down there. So yeah. So if I catch anything up here, I'm probably gonna be screwed because I have no way. There's no way for me to get it in. Yeah, because the only low dock right now is up there, and there's actually a couple boats in the way, so I wouldn't even be able to walk it up to the low dock. But first, we worry about getting the fish. Then we worry about how to get it in, right? That's my theory. It's my theory. Algae. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Bluegrass, hello, how are you? Joe, I don't know if I said hello. Oh, I think there's a bald eagle. That head is some white. Oh, yeah. I don't even think I've seen. Oh yeah, I guess I did. I've seen two bald eagles down here. I think they were nesting in Huntington Beach State Park, but they were so far away, and my camera was broken, so I couldn't get. I didn't have my actual camera that has the lens on it, has the extension lens, so I wasn't able to get it. But oh my gosh, Yeah, he's actually flying around with the turkey buzzards by the looks of it right now. There's a trillion of them today. Isn't that funny? It's Thanksgiving Day. They're all looking for their dinner. Actually, no, I don't know if that is a bald eagle. It's so high up. I definitely can see the white for sure. Cool, cool, cool. Just the wingspan doesn't look like a bald eagle. It's kind of perplexing me at the moment. All right, back to the pool. Yep, that was what I was afraid of right there. Clearly, I'm snagged up with this other line. There's 4 ounces of weight on there, and I'll tell you that current is dinging because it's just taking it like it's nothing down there. Hey, Mike Irvin, how are you? Happy Thanksgiving to you. The Smash LG, nice. 217, hello and happy Thanksgiving. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody. If I did, I apologize and hello to all. Hi, Alvin, how are you? And thank you. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Yeah, I don't know that I'll be able to get any new rods anytime soon, LG. I got to do a lot of catching up, and I got a major credit card I definitely want to pay down because I don't want to find myself in the same situation I recently was in. And I'm also hopeful of maybe buying a house or something of that nature too. So I want to try to work towards that as well. Or maybe a mobile home. I mean, not a mobile home, a motor home. Maybe a mobile home. Who knows? I don't know. Something, something. Oh, congrats, Joe, to winning the reels. That's awesome. I thought I might want to get another rod, but then I also went through that dry spell of not catching fish, and then I had the attitude, and then I was like, the hell with it. What's the point of getting new rods? I can't even catch fish. So I never know. From one, I think I have what I have right now. I think it's pretty good. It's got me out here fishing. Between all the stuff that everybody set me up with. Um, Thankfully, Mike Costello again. Mike Costello, Mike Costello. He got me that rod and had given me a reel. Unfortunately, it broke, but I was able to return it and get another reel with it. But that rod, and then I got LG Bass, and Aaron had given me this rod, and LG gave me a reel. So yeah, all you guys have gotten me out here, set me up, and I appreciate it so much because I mean, this has just been fabulous for me. But then I never know from week to week whether I'm going to be fishing or if what I'm gonna do. So it really depends. So at that, I'm just gonna go with the gear I have and be happy. We'll see if this gear catches fish today. Let's cross some lines again. Man, the travel. I tried to fling it way out there so that it would allow that travel time and not get all tangled up with each other. Big Mike, hello and happy Thanksgiving. Yep, Mike, I know. Windy. It's a little windy here today. Oh, it's not freezing out today. It's a little chilly. Not too bad. Obviously, because if it was, you'd see me in my you'd see me all bundled up. The wind. So sorry, y'all. Is it too much? Too loud? I mean, I could try changing angles. If that wind's too much in there, I can change angles. Just let me know. Hey, Brent. Hello. How are you? Happy Thanksgiving to you as well. Was kind of busy here. Again, nobody's talking about the wind. I must not be bothering y'all too much. Oh, no. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate that. All right, let's go. Come on, man. Come on. So like I said, I'm running, I'm probably going to run up here on this level until about maybe 3 o'clock because I think I'll be at the top of high tide at that point, and I want to move down to the other end where I don't have any signal. And but I want to be down there for the falling tide possibly and see what happens. It's actually a little bit of an inlet, so what I'm doing is this dock continues on down by the other end. There's a store, and then there's a dock that comes this way that's got a bunch of boat slips on it, and then another dock. So between docks, there's this low dock, if that makes any sense. It basically is a U, and I'm going to fish over here in between the boat slips. So it's a little bit of an inlet, and last time we were out here, Mike was out here, and had his fish finder out here, and it was able to measure the depth of the water, which I thought was really cool to check that out. And he literally had watched this fish. It was out there. He could say, "Here's a fish. Here's a fish. Here's a fish. Here it comes," and then freaking sure shit hit my line. I couldn't believe it. That was pretty exciting. That was the fish I got away. Wow, that wind is something now. It's picking up. I'm watching these flags down here that used to say cold beer. They're so freaking beat up now. They're all actually. I don't know if there's one down here. Yeah, that one doesn't even have anything on it. But now all they say is cold. I got cold, cold, and cold. pretty nice in the sun though. So what's going to be the favorite dish of the day in everybody's meals? I think mine and my kids are still the festive sweet potato. I used to always make a festive sweet potato, and it just had like cinnamon, nutmeg, brown sugar, butter, all mixed into this uh, sweet potato. And you'd bake it, sprinkle chopped up pecans and small marshmallows, sprinkle on top of it, and that was always the favorite. And my youngest son still asks me for it every year. Can you make this for me? Now I just think, yeah. Well, actually, I did. I passed along the recipe, and quite a few times actually, I passed along that recipe. And some people actually make it with white potatoes. I don't know how that would be. Hey, small town, how are you? Wow. Again, I'm so sorry. I'm hoping. Yeah, that wind's coming to the back side of the camera. That's why I'm thinking it. Well, maybe not. It's picked up a lot. Yeah, I was hoping to keep it somewhat to the back side of the camera so it wouldn't be so loud in the baked corn casserole. Yum, that sounds amazing. I always like broccoli casserole too. All the cheese and the broccoli. Broccoli casserole. Hey, small town. No, you're probably not. Definitely. Oh, you and I, neither one of you or I are probably the only ones fishing. I saw another guy on the way out here who had, he actually had a cart or something tagging along behind the vehicle, and it had rods standing up, and so he must have been on his way somewhere fishing. Yeah, that wind is all. I'm so sorry that wind is just all of a sudden picked up. And again, I'm sorry if it is too loud. You just let me know. Let me know. I mean, I could always, if it's hitting the phone funny, I could try to figure something else out. I'm only gonna, like I said, I'm only gonna run this live for about another hour, and then I'm gonna move. Take it downtown. Take it downtown. Take it downtown. And then I don't know. It'll just be me and the fish sitting quietly on the dock. And I stopped at the store, thankfully, like I was saying earlier, thankfully it was open. I think it's open until 4 today, but I stopped, I wanted to get my instant coffee I was out of. And I picked up some snacks. All healthy snacks. So I could sit out here eating my oranges and raspberries. No, blackberries, actually. I didn't get the raspberries. Carrots. Alright, even my nibbles slowed down. What the heck? Wind picked up and the bite slowed down. glad I secured the tripod to the rail. We would have gone over a few times. Ooh, that sounds good, Buck. Those are the ones, those are those chocolate, they're like dark chocolate coins with the white dots on them, isn't that right? Is that what those are? I think this wind is actually going to be hitting right on at you. Like I said, what's your favorite dish going to be, Tom? That's why I came out. I wasn't going to sit at home wishing I was fishing. I mean, the tide is not in my favor. So there was that. I was looking at that. I was also looking at the weather. And despite that, despite the fact that the tide, I mean, I'll be here when it switches over, I guess. But I mean, it depends on how long I want to sit out here for, I guess is what it's going to come down to. Because the tide doesn't start falling until about 3. Well, it'll be high tide, I think, at 3. Another hour for me, and it'll be at high tide. Holy smokes, man, that wind has just really picked up. It is roaring. Well, I don't think I've had pistachio party pie. That sounds interesting. Did you hear the bell? Your own creation. Nice. Had a boat bite. Had a boat bite. Hey, Michelle, how are ya? Thank you and happy Thanksgiving to you. Yeah, I've been asking what the favorite dish of the day is going to be. I haven't seen Tom answer that. He must have left. Or my stream is really laggy and nobody actually hears me. Daniken, hello, how are you? Happy Thanksgiving. Oh, good. Thank you, small town. I appreciate that. I know I hate to have to keep asking, but clearly I don't know. And sometimes I have very laggy streams and don't know. And then when you ask a question and nobody answers, then you kind of think that your stream is crappy. Mrs. Guinness Gales, hello. Happy Thanksgiving. Your boy Troy, hello. Oh, prime rib. Oh, tiramisu. Oh, I'm sorry I asked. That's good that you have all the commotion. I hope to have lots of commotion over here, too. Mike's Fishing Home, hello. Thank you so much. Ma'am Dora, I'm always so excited to see you. Thank you very much for coming in. Yeah, let's get on some fishes right. I did catch one finally. You know, it's been a long time coming, so I was very excited about that. Of course, I do have the video. Thankfully, I got it on video. So yeah, it was awesome, and hopefully the bite is a little more prevalent now. So far today, I think what I'm getting is gar bites or turtle bites. I don't know. My understanding is that the gar bite should be slowing down here because of the cold. So if it's not gar, I'm not sure, but that's what it kind of looks like. Could be turtle. Don't know. Oh, what's going on here? Is this moving? So yeah, the belts have been going off. I'm excited about that. I love having, even just hearing that, just having a little bit of action is great. I love it. And a lot of times when that's happening, eventually I do get the catfish on the line. So that's what I'm hopeful for today. As is always. But I'm running this stream probably another 45-50 minutes, and then I'm gonna be at the top of high tide, and I'm gonna want to collect all my stuff and head down to the other end. So I do not have signal when I'm down there. I'm surprised I even have signal up here, actually. Well, the first time I came out here, I had awesome signal out here. So I guess it's just touch and go on the signal in this area. Must depend on the weather, maybe. The wind picked up, obviously. I'm not sure if my temperature on my watch is giving me the current temperature here, but if so, it's 61 degrees right now, so it warmed up a little bit. I don't know if I could put the tide chart on my my phone, on my watch. I don't know if that would work. Actually, if I had it, it should come up all by itself, but I don't know. Yeah, it would be nice if the wind would just come back down, just stay low, stay low. Hello, can you go? Hello, can you go? Let's get some fish. Let's get some fish. I'm ready to get my fish on. So again, I'm fishing on the incoming tide, so I don't generally have luck on the incoming. Although I haven't had a lot of luck on any other time that I've been out fishing lately either. But usually, if I get a fish, it's generally on the outgoing tide. So I'm on the main channel right now. I am going to move, and I am on the Intracoastal Waterway. A few different bodies of water dump into this, and as much as I'd like to get a fish, I'm actually a little nervous about getting a fish up here because I did forget my net, and even if I had my net, I still don't know that I could actually reach down there and net that fish in. So, especially by myself. So, but like I said, I'm only running this for about another 45 minutes. Hey, Creole, how are you? We've had some bites. The bells are ringing. The bells will be ringing on Thanksgiving morning. No fish yet. No fish. But I am on the incoming tide. That's what I was just talking about. I usually have better luck on the outgoing. This is going to switch around in about 45 minutes or so. I'll be at the peak of high tide, I believe. Which time I'm actually going to end this stream, and I'm going to move myself down to the lower deck. Right now, this is quite the drop off here. There's a good 5 feet between the dock and the water. So if I do catch something here, it probably would be tricky to pull in. Because I know when I even just catching that 9-pound fish the other day, I'm reeling that in. Yeah, granted, he was kind of wrapped around the line a little bit, which made it seem like it was a little harder to crank in, but I mean, that's still heavy. So I don't know how that would go trying to pull that up over here. So as much as I'd like to get a fish, I'm a little nervous about it happening right here. So, but yeah, hopefully when I move down, I'm gonna move down to the lower. I'll be at water level down there, but I will not have signal, and so I'm gonna just be sitting out here having my Turkey Day fishing extravaganza, and I'm gonna enjoy as much of that as I can, and try to get as much of the falling tide as I can, until it gets to the point where, I mean, crap, I forgot my lights too. Dang it. I did not come prepared. I just realized I forgot my lights. I charged them too. I charged up my lights. I do have to work tomorrow, so. Although I did already go to the store, so I got that out of the way. We'll see. But this is where I'm spending my Thanksgiving, out here. So I hope everybody enjoys their Thanksgiving dinner with their family and friends, and you have your special meals, special dishes going on. Yeah, Creole, I hope so. Isn't that the way? I'm not too surprised right now, as I was saying earlier. I don't usually get anything on the incoming. I have been, the pole's been hit. So that's more activity than I normally have. So that's a good thing. And oh well, I don't have lights. I don't know. I do have the ring light, so I have battery backup. So if worst comes to worst, at least I can light myself my path with my ring light. Because it does get dark. It gets dark right around 5 o'clock now, and I'm not sure I'm going to be ready to leave by then. We'll see what happens. So we'll see. Hopefully I'll have something, and maybe I'll get lucky like I did the other day, and I'll be able to catch it on video if I do get a fish. But if worse comes to worse, at least I'll have a picture. I'm bouncing all over the place. I feel like I have to document them. They're so far and few between for me. I want to document every one of them. I thought for a minute maybe the wind was going to die down. So right now I got croaker and eel on. That's probably what I'm going to continue to go with. I do have finger mullet as well, but I think I'm going to try the croaker and the eel down on the other end too. I only have about this much eel left. I'll use this up. I do have to work out tomorrow, so I can stop at the bait shop on my way home tomorrow. So then maybe I can fish for this weekend as well. Skipjack and night crawls. Have you had any luck, small town? Yikes, oh, it's chilly. The heck, man? This wind all of a sudden. Good when your nose is dripping. Yeah, I totally had you before. I had the phone set up so that the wind would be at the back of the phone. Now it just seems like you're getting it slammed right in there, and that's why I was afraid of the volume. I know what the wind noise sounds like. Oh, good. Congrats. Congrats on the channel cat for sure. I guess when I was checking the weather, I didn't pay attention to the wind factor today. I think with the wind and the current's a little bit deceiving because every once in a while I see this pole go and I think it's, got something on it. But no, it's the wind or the current. Yeah, thank you. Me too. I'm still looking for 1 over 10.6 down here. Local Life Outdoors. Hello, hello, hello. You fishing today? Yeah, I knew. I thought I heard the bells. I do hear bells. Which one is it? Maybe the one I thought I saw moving is the one that's getting hit. is like that wind is just like, it seems like it's moving. I'm not sure what's going on. Yeah, there's a little bit of hustle bustle down here when I pulled in, but it's quieted down quite a bit now. $2.52, hello and happy Thanksgiving to you as well. We're getting some hits, but no takedowns yet. But the bells have been, I've been hearing the bells a couple of times here and there. Tripping over myself. Cooled. It feels like it's cooled off, but it's actually warmer on the phone. But I think it's just because the wind picked up so much. So I may have forgotten my lights, and what else did I say? I forgot something else. But luckily, I did bring. I have my car is full of warm clothes. Because it changes real quick here. You know, once the sun goes down, especially, it's been getting really chilly, and we're waking up with frost on the ground down here in South Carolina. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving again to everybody. I do appreciate that everybody's been kind of, or all that have been popping in, especially on this big family day, dinner day. I wasn't expecting too many people to pop in today. Sunfish, hello. Thank you very much for coming in, and happy Thanksgiving to you. I apologize for the wind. I can't help the wind, but I apologize if that noise is too much. Some mega leaf down there. This thing is like this big. So it's probably just as well that my plan is to end this live stream in about a half hour, and as I move down into the lower deck and the lower lock, I don't have signal down there, but the way this wind is kicking up and whatnot, it's probably just as well. if I get down there and find I have some bars, maybe I'll try to come back up just for those people that are kind of hanging out waiting for their dinner to be done. But I don't think the signal's strong enough down there. Last time I tried it, it was laggy and it actually just kicked me right off. I ended up getting booted right out. So yeah, sunfish, right? I know. And I didn't even know it wasn't windy when I started. So, and I mean, it was a breeze or whatever, and I set the phone up so it would be to the back, and then the wind's just shifting everywhere. So, but it definitely picked up. Holy smokes. And then you don't know it. I mean, only because when we're sitting on that side and we're in other people's streams when it's windy, we know what that effect is like. So, I was asking, people were saying it wasn't too bad. So, otherwise I could try to move it. But then I'm also afraid of just losing the stream completely. Because again, it didn't seem like the signal was too strong again today. It seemed like it was kind of a weak signal. I'm hoping when I get down into the hole, it won't be so bad as far as the wind goes, because it's going to be hunkering down for a couple hours. Current was ripping along pretty good. As I was casting out, even with 4-ounce weights, it was pulling everything right on down, like at least 4 feet before it stopped. Skin and Scales, hello, thank you very much for coming in. And happy Thanksgiving to all. Bell there, ever so slight, but it was enough. Holy good God, I don't know why it just all of a sudden picked up. Like, I didn't read anything about any high winds in the weather forecast. It makes it chilly. When it stops, it's not too bad, but afford to extend myself out there with eating. I've been just doing nothing but eating since I quit smoking, I feel like. So, and starting to feel the effects of that as I try on my jeans and whatnot as I go along. funny when you watch the poles, but when the wind's going and the current's going and it's going like this, you just think, oh, there might be something on there. Yes, here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Thank you, small town. I need all the help I can get. Send your fish this way, would ya? Grandmoms always have the good food. Yep. East Coast one ton of. We're all East Coast. It was all part of my process, though. I wanted to quit smoking again so that I could get back into the feeling like I used to feel when I was on the healthy track. So that was just the start of it. I have been, smoke-free about, I think about 2 months now. I've actually lost track, believe it or not. I think it's been about 2 months now, though. So I knew I was going to gain a little bit of weight. I just don't want to let it get too far out of hand because I worked way too hard to lose the weight to begin with. But I used to work out all the time. I used to lift weights and build muscle and all of that. So I want to get back on that. And more so that I, not necessarily to lose weight, but definitely to burn the fat. I definitely need to get rid of some fat, belly fat and that sort of thing. Because I'm fairly tall. I'm 5'9", so I could probably carry a little bit of weight okay. I mean, yeah, you're going to see it here or there, but that's not even the issue right now. Missouri. Awesome sunfish. Excellent. And thank you for the congrats. Yeah, this is my third time with the not smoking. So I quit for... The longest time I quit for was 3 years the first time. Then I went back to it. Then I quit for 7 years. Then I had my first divorce, and then I went back to smoking. Stressful times. And as usual, lost a job I had for 20 years, blah, 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 blah. Then I think I quit off and on in between there, but nothing substantial for a long period of time. So this is my third go around, my third time, and being that I've already been through a couple of months now, I'm hoping to stay strong. I chose it, so I chose to quit smoking. It's not like I'm being forced to quit or I have to quit for any particular reason. It was my choice. And if I want to go back to smoking, that's also my choice. So I think that's what's helping me get through. It's just knowing that I can pick up a cigarette anytime I want. There's nothing stopping me. Again, I think it's the wind that's making those bells ring now. I used to be also into kickboxing quite a bit. I did the kickboxing for a while. And, right now, I mean, I had a shoulder injury. I had frozen shoulders, and I could barely even lift my arms. And I had stopped working out. And I don't know if I had injured myself, and that's what caused it. But I haven't done much of anything since then, and since the recovery of that. It took a long time. It takes almost a year or so to recover from that. And I don't even know if I'm fully recovered, but I'm weak. I actually feel weak. I have like no strength. Even just to stand up, sometimes the back hurts. I have no back strength or anything. So I just want to get back into that so I can get some body strength back. Kelly, hello. Thank you for the coffee. Thank you so much, Sunfish. I appreciate that so much. Yes, we can do it. Yeah, I don't know. I was doing so good too when I was working out all the time. I was getting to the point of being able to pull myself up on the pull-up bars, and I mean, I had to do the assisted pull-ups for a while, and actually the whole time, but I was getting better and better and better. So not anymore. And there's so I was kind of thinking maybe I would try to get back into kickboxing here, but there's also, I think there's a place where you can go and it's self-defense, a self-defense class along with the kickboxing and a few other things. So I'll have to look into that and see how much that would cost to go, but I think it's a couple nights a week. I could probably handle that. Cold on the boat today, I think. Happy Turkey Day. Happy Turkey Day. Yeah, I'll tell you, on the way out here, holy smokes, I've never seen so many cops. I mean, since I've lived here, I barely ever see a cop. Today, my trip out here, this road, I saw 3 or 4 right in a very short stretch. So they are definitely out there today. I'd imagine they'd be out on the water today as well. And hopefully everybody will be careful if they're out there and visiting with family and drinking. Please be mindful and careful. We all want to make sure you all get home safe. About 15 more minutes, should be at the top of high tide. Gail, hello. Thank you very much for coming in. I hope I get a whopper too. It's awesome. This is awesome to be out. I mean, I just love being out. It's beautiful here, and yeah, it would be awesome to catch a fish, but it's definitely nice just to hang out too. The action on the poles have definitely quieted down, but once again, as I said, as I've been saying, I don't really have a lot of luck on the incoming tide, which is what I'm on. I should be coming into about the top of high tide right now, right about now. Yeah, it's windy. I know it is windy. I've been hearing a lot of people have been talking about their winds and their high winds today. Yeah, unfortunately, I have to work tomorrow. But hopefully the bait shop will be back open so I can stop there again and pick up another eel tomorrow, so then I can hopefully go fishing. Maybe I'll go fishing tomorrow night. I don't know. Depends on how cold it is. not, at least I can go out Saturday for a little bit. To see how the weather holds. When the wind calms down, it is nice. I really actually like the eel. Because I mean they're slimy and gross, and especially when they're alive and you have to cut them down. But they stay on the hook really well. They seem to last really well, and they're not really as messy. So that's what I like about them. The finger mullet too. I usually have very good luck in the Great PD with the finger mullet. But today I am using croaker that Mike Costello Outdoors had given me. I think that's what he called it, croaker. And which is a ocean fish, I guess. A very oily, and they stink. And I only have about this much eel, but that's what I'm using today is the rest of that eel. And I am running on another 10 minutes or so, and I'm probably going to end this live. It's really windy too. So, hey Mick, thank you very much for coming in. Happy Thanksgiving. Eel are so creepy, yeah. Yeah, Gail, it is chilly, absolutely. I know, that's crazy. That's what I keep saying. You know, everybody laughs at me because I'm a northerner. I'm from New Hampshire. I'm a New Englander. You should think I was used to it, but it's just humid down here. It's a humid, moist air, and it's cold. But, you know, like when I complain that it's 38 degrees in the morning, it does also warm up to about 60 during the day, so. And I don't think the cold really sticks around that long here, so. We've only been here a year. So I really can't say what the actual general weather patterns are, but yeah, absolutely, Gail. It's beautiful anytime. Michael, hello. Thank you so much for the good luck. I appreciate that. I'm hoping that I have better luck on the outgoing tide. It should be coming in at the top of high tide about now. And my ultimate plan here is to end this live stream, and then I'm going to take myself on down to the lower dock. There's a dock that's closer to the water, and I'm going to go down there, and I don't have signal down there, so I can't run the live stream down there. If I get down there and I find that I have signal enough to do so, I may try, but ultimately my plan is just to kind of hang out there and enjoy the rest of my afternoon. Probably in solitude. And hopefully I'll catch a big fish and be able to get it, at least a picture or video or something of it. That's what I figured. I figured I'd come out here and try on the main channel for a while for the incoming tide, and that's what I've done. And being up here, I'm able to get enough signal to go live. At least I assume. I don't know how bad the lag was, but. Carrie Ward, thank you so much, and happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, I like the new job. We had an incident actually yesterday. This young kid, unfortunately, it's so unfortunate that they do that, but he tried to steal a bicycle from the back of our building, and our door was open, and our business was open. We had people in the lot, we had people working, and he just didn't care. Um, and everybody in my office carries. So pretty brazen on this kid's part just to be like that, but he did. He came up, stole the bike. He was seen, and my people chased after him. And actually, the officer told them that they should not have been chasing him, because if that young minor had decided to pull a gun and shoot anybody, the guy, our people, whoever the kid shot, would be dead, and the kid is only going to go to jail until he's 18, because he's a minor, and then pretty much, he gets off scot-free. So it's kind of sad, really. The kid got caught. They actually ended up letting him go because, and he had pulled a knife. The kid had pulled a knife on on the owner of my company and also another gentleman that works there. So the kid had pulled a knife on both of them. I think the kid was maybe 13 years old. I think they said 13 years old. He was doing that, but the kid's already in the system, already known as being somebody that's always in trouble or whatnot, and he's already in the system. So there's not too much they can really do to him. And knowing that, I'm sure the kid knows that. So, and it was some kind of ring, I think, because there was a truck and a trailer riding around with a bunch of bikes in the back of it. So I'm sure the kid steals the bike. Whoever's driving the truck with the trailer, this goes by, the kid throws the bike up in there, and off they go. But yeah, the cops actually let the kid go. And unfortunately, and that's just tells the kid that he's invincible. He's pretty much invincible. He's a minor. He's going to do what he wants. He can pretty much get away with it. He doesn't, I don't know. It's just kind of crazy to me. I'm not sure what you mean, Mick. It looks a bit fresh. Yeah, crazy and sad, Gail. Exactly. My feelings, exactly. Central North Carolina, yeah, you probably get snow, though. Small town chicken liver. Kind of quiet around here. It's nice. Actually, my whole plan here is good, because when I get off here, I'll be able to shoot over to the bathroom before I roll back down to the other end. Yeah, I'm sorry, Mick. I don't know what you mean by that. It looks a little bit fresh, and if it looks a bit fresh, does it affect the cats? I'm gonna actually start rolling in these lines here. Now I'm gonna try to get myself ready to make my move down the other end. guy can snag up. No fish on line, snag up. Amazingly, I was able to recover that. I don't even know how. So I was really pulling, trying to snap that line. It did not snap. Simon, hello. Thank you very much for coming in and happy Thanksgiving. Alright, my wind has really picked up, and I'm gonna end this live so that I can move down to the other end and catch the falling tide for a while. I appreciate everybody that has come in. I'm sorry that the wind has actually been so windy. I have no control over it. But happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I hope you all enjoy your family and your meal and everything good. And I will see you all downriver on the flip side. And of course, if I catch anything, you'll know. Thank you.